the most Jim Beam products right now?
Our heartland market is the US, and that's the foundation stone of our business. However, what's exciting about bourbon is it's an American success story.
Yeah.
We're America's largest spirits company, and bourbon is our cornerstone business. Over half of our sales go to markets around the world. The emerging markets is where I see growth happening. Take, for example, India. In India, we have the leading scotch in India. It's called Teachers. Consumers are moving from local spirits to international spirits, and scotch is their entry point. I'm absolutely certain in the next 10 years their sweet palate will play very well into bourbon as a form of whiskey, and they'll go into that in big numbers.
Why are exports surging of bourbon out of this country elsewhere?
I think it's for two reasons. I think, firstly, because I think people are interested in America, and I think people are interested in American whiskey and the heritage.
To be more.
And I think that appeals to their aspiration, and what better way to fulfill your aspirations than through an American spirit. But also the product is excellent.
So the numbers have been very strong. Any company would be happy to be in your position in terms of the growth here in the U.S. and overseas. What could stall that? What could stand in the way of this?
I think we certainly continue to look at the global economy, and we certainly look at markets such as Western Europe. That's still a very tough environment, and we have big businesses there, so we continue to mind that. But certainly we look at the macroeconomic conditions. But at the end of the day, we do think that our destiny is in our hands, and if we keep investing, we stay focused, and I think most importantly, we keep our people energized. We've got 3,200 very passionate colleagues who really believe in this business and are very proud to sell brands such as bourbon around the world. If we keep focusing on that, I think the prospects are good.
Have you seen a drop-off in sales in Western Europe particularly?
If you look at markets like Spain, that market is down at the moment at a mid-single-digit rate. That's certainly a tough environment with the unemployment and the challenges. However, if you go further east to a market like Germany, the number 3 market for bourbon, our sales there are doing really well. The bourbon market was up 12% last year, and we see great prospects. The further east you go from there, Central Europe, all the way to Russia, our business is doing well. So we're fortunate. We have a balanced portfolio both in terms of categories and geographies which we can play to. So I pour a little bit in the glass there.
The growing middle class in China, in India, how much does that play into premium brands selling better overseas? Is that a big driver of this?
Yes, it is. It's a very important driver. So as the consumers in markets like India and China emerge and as their income grows, they will convert from their local spirits to international spirits. We see it going forward, 25% of our growth going forward coming from the emerging markets.
Really?
Very important part of our business, yes.